Have you ever been walking in the street and suddenly a group of bikers pass by? And has it crossed your mind that this is so cool, I wish I could be one of their organized group? Who can blame you? You're correct. These organized motorcycle gangs look really prestigious, and most young boys dream of becoming bikers once they grow up. Actually, not just boys, but also girls. Yes, many girls fancy riding a motorcycle and living an adventurous life, or, if it's not that case, they fancy dating a biker who would pick them up in front of their friends. This is because the majority of teens believe that bikers are the coolest and they genuinely attract people's attention. Wow, but is it worth it? There's a huge difference between riding a motorcycle and actually joining a motorcycle gang. Be sure to subscribe to Did You Know and hit the bell so you never miss an upload from us. Also, leave a like right now. George Christie in his childhood had the most common dream of boys of becoming a biker. But George had broader dreams and ambitions of literally riding in a motorcycle gang. You may wonder if he even understood its meaning then, but it seemed like he did. He wanted to become a leading figure in Hell's Angels. This guy knew what he exactly wanted. Lucky him, his dream came true, but one day he decided to quit for many reasons, which we'll reveal after a few seconds. Keep watching. Perhaps you would change your idea about how cool motorcycle gangs are. The Hells Angels Motorcycle Club has become a fashionable trend. The club has many fans, whereas other people disapprove of its presence. For example, the United States Department of Justice regards the Hells Angels as a criminal organization. Moreover, some people are concerned about the gang's grotesque members that may go around terrorizing others with how they appear in public and their attitudes. Originally, Hells Angels Club was founded in Montana, California in 1948, and it started gaining ground all over the world. Young people looked up to Hells Angels members and were inspired by them. However, their nature of activities remained as a matter of suspicion to many other people. One of those dreamers was Christie, born in 1947, that had Greek immigrant parents in Ventura, California. He romanticized the Hells Angels and wanted to join them. In 1966, he rebelled against his father and bought his first motorcycle. By the time, his passion about motorcycle clubs started growing and he referred to them as outlaws and not criminals. Then, he started riding with groups like the Satan Slaves and Question Marks. Christie became a member of the previously mentioned groups, still looked forward to joining the one-of-a-kind Hells Angels until he achieved his goal and became one of them. Moreover, after 6 months, he became the president of the club's LA chapter. Despite Christie's marveling at Hells Angels, he had some doubts concerning their activities. His doubts grew bigger, especially after the gang was proven to have had a hand in propagating violence and terrorism. For instance, the bomb, which killed a 15-year-old boy in 1977, was their doing. In spite of that incident, Christie remained a loyal member of the club. In 1978, when Christie returned to his homeland, he saw some local charters about his gang. Since then, he became the gang's focal member and even held the Olympic torch in California in 1984. His fame started growing continuously. However, it wouldn't always be shiny and crystal clear. Christie had to pay the price of his fame and loyalty to his motorcycle gang. He had some troubles with the Kennedy family due to some matters relating to funding the Special Olympics. Not only that, but Christie also got charged with killing a well-known figure in the Mexican Mafia in 1986. Of course, that was a hard luck for Christie. But fortunately, the murder story was totally fake and he was found not guilty. He got out of jail quickly and returned to his normal routine. His life in prison changed him a bit, and right after, he started to make connections with other clubs. He made a good acquaintanceship with Sonny Barger, the leader of Hells Angels then. Yet Christie realized that Sonny didn't share his vision of uniting different bikers' clubs. He only cycled with his own little orbit. Christie said in an interview with Vice in 2016. Christie fulfilled his vision of trying to unite different clubs, but his attempt was a complete failure in the long run, and it seemed like all of the different clubs had almost like military conflicts with Hell's Angels. Consequently, Christie decided to resign from Hell's Angels on good terms, but they wouldn't leave him go without grudging against him and planning to avenge themselves. After a couple of weeks, he had a call informing him that he was out bad. In the language of bikers gangs, out bad meant getting banned from the organization, so he cut off all his connections with his fellow friends and had to struggle in life to move on. Things started to get worse. Christie was obviously not born under a lucky star. He was charged with bombing 2 tattoo shops in 2006. Though he confessed that he didn't have a hand in such thing, he admitted that his weak leadership skills may have played a role in leading to such a violent act. The court believed him, but still he was sentenced to stay serving in prison for a year. Rumors spread around that he became a police informant, but he always denied it. On his process of moving on, Christie decided to reveal Hell's Angels' criminal secrets in 2015 in a History Channel series, the 6-part Outlaw Criminals, Hell's Angels. Christie published a book about his experiences named Exile on Front Street, My Life as a Hell's Angel, and beyond. However, the guest list at this book's launching party revealed that Christie didn't really cut off all of his previous acquaintances. Former cop John Jenks, who one day wanted to put Christie in jail, was a guest at the party. They became friends over the year. And another guest was a biker buzzer who kept his contact with Christie even after his resignation from the club. Christie now lives with his wife and 2 children in Southern California. His elder son kicked the bucket in 2015, and after a big accident, Christie can no longer ride his motorcycle for long distances. Despite all the ups and downs, Christie has no regrets at all, and he admits that he had one worthy hell of a life.